AMC is an American basic cable and satellite television channel that is owned by AMC Networks. The channel primarily airs theatrically released movies, along with a limited amount of original programming. The channel's name originally stood for American Movie Classics, but since 2002 the full name has been de-emphasized as a result of a major shift in its programming. As of August 2013, AMC is received by approximately 96,462,000 households in the United States that subscribe to a paid television service. History: focus on classic films. American Movie Classics, as AMC was originally known, debuted on October 1, 1984 as a premium channel. Its original format focused on classic movies, largely those made prior to the 1950s, that aired during the afternoon and early evening hours in a commercial-free, generally unedited, uncut and uncolorized format. AMC was originally operated as a joint venture between Rainbow Media and cable television provider Teal Communications Incorporated. During its early years, it was not uncommon for AMC to host a marathon of Marx Brothers films, or show classics such as the original 1925 release of The Phantom of the Opera. In 1987, the channel began to be carried on the basic cable tiers of many cable providers. By 1989, AMC was available to 39 million subscribers in the U.S. On December 1, 1990, AMC began operating on a 24-hour-a-day schedule. Beginning in 1993, AMC presented an annual film preservation festival to raise awareness of and funding for film preservation. Coordinated with the Film Foundation, an industry group that was founded by acclaimed director Martin Scorsese, the festival was originally conceived as a multi-day marathon presenting rare and previously lost films, many airing for the first time on television, along with behind-the-scenes reports on the technical and monetary issues faced by those engaged in archival restoration. Portions of the festival were often dedicated to all-day marathons focusing on a single performer. During its 5th anniversary year in 1998, Scorsese credited the festival for creating not only a greater awareness, but more of an expectation now to see restored films. In 1996, curator of the Museum of Modern Art Mary Lee Bandy called the festival the most important public event in support of film preservation. By its 10th anniversary in 2003, the festival had raised $2 million from the general public, which the Film Foundation divided among its 5-member archives. In 1993, Cablevision's Rainbow Media division became the majority owner of the channel, when it bought out Liberty Media's 50% stake in AMC. Incidentally, in August of that year, Liberty announced its intent to purchase the 25% stake in the channel that Cablevision held at the time, with the Turner Broadcasting System helping to finance the buyout that included an option for TBS to eventually acquire AMC outright. The following year, Time Warner also attempted to acquire at least part of Liberty Media's stake in AMC. In June 1995, AMC filed a $550 million breach of contract lawsuit against Turner Entertainment, which alleged that the company violated AMC's exclusive cable television rights to the Warner Brothers. Pictures film library to broadcast approximately 30 times between July 1994 and April 1995, charging that Turner's objective in violating the contract was to gain unfair advantage for the Turner Classic Movies cable network at the expense of AMC. Turner owns rights to the RKO Radio Pictures film library and licensed RKO's films to AMC in an output deal that was slated to last through 2004. Under the terms of the deal, AMC would obtain the RKO titles in exclusive windows. Around this time, General Electric NBC owned a stake in AMC, which it divested in the early 2000s. From 1996 to 1998, AMC aired its first original series, Remember WENN, a half-hour scripted series about a radio station during the peak of radio's influence in the 1930s. The show was well received by both critics and its enthusiastic fans, but was abruptly cancelled after its 4th season following management changes at the channel. Despite a well-publicized writing campaign to save the series, the show was not renewed for its originally scheduled 5th season. One popular AMC program was American Pop. which ran from 1998 to 2002 and featured movies from the 1950s and 1960s aimed at baby boomers. Of particular interest to movie completists were the segments that AMC played to fill out the time slot, classic movie trailers, drive-in movie ads and snipes, along with music videos cribbed from movie musicals from the period. The majority of the films presented on AMC during the 1990s had originally been released by Paramount Pictures, 20th Century Fox, Columbia Pictures and Universal Studios. The channel also occasionally showed classic silent films. The regular hosts of the telecasts were Bob Dorian and later, Nick Clooney, as well as New York City radio personality Gene Cloven from WNEW. Another WNEW AM alum, Al Jazzbo Collins, provided his voice for the Jazzbo Swingin' Soundos series of interstitials. For most of its first 18 years in existence, AMC provided uncut and uncolorized films without commercial interruption. Its revenue came from carriage fees provided by cable providers that maintained carriage agreements with the channel. However, in 1998, AMC began accepting traditional advertising, incorporating limited commercial interruptions between films. By 2001, AMC had also incorporated commercial breaks during its movie telecasts. As a result of this move, Turner Classic Movies became the only one of the two classic film-focused networks to present their films commercial-free. Format change and expansion into original programming. On September 30, 2002, AMC underwent a significant rebranding, changing its format from a classic movie channel, broadening to a more general focus on movies from all eras as well as shortening its name to just the AMC acronym, and introducing a new logo. Kate McEnroe, then president of Rainbow Media, cited lack of subsidies from cable providers as the reason for the addition of advertising, and cited ad agencies who insist on programming relevant to their products' consumers as the reason for the shift to recent movies instead of just classics. At the time of the format switchover, the company also attempted to launch a spin-off digital cable channel, AMC's Hollywood Classics, which would have required viewers to pay an extra fee to receive the channel. This commercial-free channel would have aired black and white classics from the 1930s through the 1950s that American movie classics had been airing up until its format changeover. However, the new channel never debuted. The network also gradually brought back original programming. In 2004, AMC aired its first reality series, Film Fakers. The show featured out-of-work actors who believed they were auditioning for a major role in a real movie, only to be told that they were the subject of a prank and no film actually existed. A New York Times article on this show said that Film Fakers may go down as one of the meanest reality series yet. From 2002 to 2007, AMC had showed classic films and documentaries about film history such as Backstory and Movies That Shook the World. Mad Men and Breaking Bad. In 2006, AMC started venturing back into original scripted programming, with the premiere of its first miniseries Broken Trail. The following year, the network debuted its first original drama series Mad Men, a period piece about Madison Avenue advertising executives in the 1960s. The show was immediately lauded by critics, and has won 15 Emmy Awards. Breaking Bad, a drama about a cancer-stricken chemistry teacher involved in making and dealing with amphetamine, premiered in 2008. Also garnering critical acclaim, it is regarded as one of the best television series of all time. Story Matters Here. On May 31, 2009, during the second season finale of Breaking Bad, AMC rebranded with the introduction of a new slogan, Story Matters Here. Later that year, the network premiered its second miniseries, The Prisoner. On January 4, 2010, AMC began airing infomercials on Monday through Saturday mornings from 6:00 to 9 a.m. Eastern Time. The Saturday morning infomercial block was eliminated after its March 25, 2011, airing as AMC added a Saturday block of Western series and films the following week. 2010 also saw the premieres of Rubicon and The Walking Dead. While Rubicon was cancelled, The Walking Dead became an enormous success and has become the most watched scripted program in basic cable history. In 2011, Cablevision spun off Rainbow Media into a separate company, which was renamed AMC Networks, after its flagship cable network. Cablevision founder Charles Dolan and his family continue to retain a controlling interest in the company. Also during this year, the network introduced 2 new dramas, 2 original web series, and the Walking Dead discussion series Talking Dead. In 2012, AMC premiered 3 original reality series, The Pitch, Comic Book Men and Small Town Security. Along with a second web series spun off from The Walking Dead, The Walking Dead, Cold Storage, 2012 Dish Network Carriage Dispute. Something More. On March 31, 2013, during the 3rd season finale of The Walking Dead, AMC unveiled a rebranding campaign with the new slogan Something More, and inverted the logo from a rectangular outline box to a solid gold block with the network's acronymic name retained in the center. 2013 saw the channel's unscripted slate double with the additions of the unscripted series Freak Show, Immortalized, Owner's Manual and Showville, and the Breaking Bad discussion series Talking Bad. Also in April, Rectify, which was originally developed for AMC, premiered on AMC's sister channel Sundance Channel to jumpstart that network's emerging slate of original scripted programming. It was then followed by the July announcement that fellow sister channel WETV had picked up another series originally developed for AMC for the 2012-13 development slate, The Divide, series. During this time frame, AMC had started to run marathons of certain shows and cross-promote programs from its co-owned sister channels. In July 2013, the network announced that it had given series orders for 2 dramas, Turn Washington Spies and Halt and Catch Fire. This marked the first time that AMC had 4 pilot orders picked up to series in the same cycle, the other 2 being The Divide and Low Winter Sun. AMC Media recently bought the European media giant Cello Media from Liberty Global. AMC will also rename the European MGM channel as AMC sometime in 2014. AMC HD. AMC HD is a high-definition simulcast feed of AMC that broadcasts in the 1080p resolution format. Most of the network's feature film and series content is presented in HD, although some older syndicated programs and films are only available in the 4:3 aspect ratio as they were natively produced in the format. The feed is carried by most cable and satellite providers in the United States and Canada. Programming, Movie Library. AMC maintains movie licensing rights agreements with Warner Bros. Entertainment, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, Universal Studios, Paramount Pictures, 20th Century Fox, Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures and Sony Pictures Entertainment. Since the 2002 format change, the network's film telecasts usually are television cuts meant for basic cable, which feature content edits, dubbing of profanities in some time edits by removing some superfluous plotting or toning down scenes with adult content inappropriate for basic cable broadcast to fit within a set time slot with commercials added. Fear Fest. In 1997, AMC launched Monsterfest, a popular week-long marathon of horror movies and thrillers that aired in late October. In the mid-2000s, AMC started a Monsterfest blog on its website, which chronicled news on horror-related film and television productions. In addition, AMC presented Fear Friday, a horror movie double feature on late Friday evenings. On September 26, 2008, AMC announced the launch of a new horror-themed movie marathon for its October schedule called Fear Fest. Coinciding with this, the Monsterfest blog was renamed as the Horror Hacker blog. Series programming. Although movies remain an integral part of AMC's schedule, the network has garnered attention in recent years for its original series. The channel's first original series was The Movie Masters, which ran from 1989 to 1990. Outside of Remember WENN and Film Fakers, most of AMC's original programming prior to September 2007 consisted of film history-related documentary and review programs. The establishment of Mad Men in 2007, followed by that of Breaking Bad in 2008, has given AMC a reputation on par with premium cable networks HBO and Showtime, both of which rejected Mad Men before it came to AMC. The channel also airs some acquired programs such as CSI, Miami and shorts from The Three Stooges. Series programming, however, continues to occupy a limited portion of AMC's schedule. Current programming: scripted, Mad Men, The Walking Dead, Hell on Wheels, Turf, Washington Spies, Halt and Catch Fire; unscripted, Talking Dead, Small Town Security, Comic Book Men, Freak Show, Game of Arms; acquired, The Three Stooges, The Rifleman, CSI, Miami, Rawhide; future programming: scripted, Badlands, Better Call Saul; unscripted, Fourth and Loud, All-Star Celebrity Bowling, entitled Billy Corgan Wrestling Project; Visionaries; developmental programming: scripted, comedy, We Hate Paul Revere, No Money Down; random acts, Sober Buddies, entitled John Leguizamo Project; drama; unscripted, Bronx Pop, Hollywood Babylon, Prison Redemption, entitled Robert Bruce Project; former programming, miniseries, Broken Trail, The Prisoner; scripted, unscripted. References. External links: official website, AMC's blogs for movies and TV series, AMC Canada television schedule.